favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion carries.
On Tuesday night, the Coon Rapids City Council unanimously supported a resolution calling for equal access to broadband down at the state capitol. Broadband is high-speed internet delivered by fiber optic cable. Broadband companies must install their fiber in city right-of-ways to bring high-speed internet to homes and businesses. A bill at the state capitol would require broadband companies to service communities equally.
The Equal Access to Broadband Act will level the playing field with broadband ISPs while assuring build-out and minimum upload and download speeds to meet the current and future needs of the business and residents statewide.
The bill could also require broadband providers to pay a franchise fee to put their fiber optic cable in a city's right-of-way, just like cable companies are required to do. The fees would be used as PEG funding, which is money dedicated to public, education, and government access programming.
Good evening and welcome to the Coon Rapids City Council meeting.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Night. I'm Joe Young.
And I'm Howie Shapiro.
Coming around is shot a goal!
CTN and other cable production facilities are pretty much funded by cable franchise fees. And as people are cutting the cord, we have seen those fees decline over the last, pretty much the last 7 years.
The proposed law has drawn support at the state capitol from lawmakers and cities and community television stations like CTN.
This is a passive legislation. That means that cities have to decide, and so it's all local control, which is important. But each city can decide what's right for their cities. We did want to put the caps in there at the legislative level of 5% and 3%.
Cable TV franchises were established back in the 1980s, long before the internet became a part of our daily lives.
We need to distribute PEG programming on many platforms to reach our residents where they are, and we need to modernize the regulatory and funding structure in order to do this.
Technology has changed a lot. That's why this funding change needs to happen.
Here's a quick recap of the Tuesday, April 2nd City Council meeting. The City Council held a public hearing on a project that will add a third lane on Highway 10. MnDOT and Anoka County recently released the environmental assessment worksheet for the project, which outlines the need for the improvements along with social, economic, and environmental impacts. A third traffic lane would be added in both directions on Highway 10 between Hanson and Round Lake Boulevard. Comments on the environmental assessment worksheet will be accepted through April 18th. Construction is expected to start next year. A new trail will soon be under construction in Coon Rapids. On Tuesday night, the council awarded a $1.4 million contract for the Coon Creek Trail project, which was funded as part of the 2013 park bond. The trail will begin west of 121st Avenue and then parallel Coon Creek as it turns north to Main Street. The project includes installation of a 10-foot wide asphalt trail and a wooden boardwalk. The work is expected to start in June and take about a year to complete. The Coon Rapids Police Department is welcoming 4 new police officers to the force.
I, Jacob Hilden, do solemnly swear
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
Jacob Hilden, Tara Brunmeyer, Julie Schmitz, and David Genovese all took the oath of office at Tuesday night's meeting. Family members helped pin on their badges, which have now crossed the 200 mark. The numbers are retired with the officers and never reused. The men and women recently completed their field training program and are ready to serve the citizens of Coon Rapids. Congratulations to all 4 officers. And that's a quick recap of the Tuesday, April 2nd City Council meeting. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN Coon Rapids YouTube channel.
There's a new place to dine in Coon Rapids. Representatives from the Metro North Chamber of Commerce helped celebrate the grand opening of Chi Mak Korean Fried Chicken with a ribbon-cutting ceremony Tuesday afternoon. The restaurant is located in the strip mall with Little Caesars Pizza in Riverdale. So far, Chi-Mac has received rave reviews from customers. The menu includes signature fried chicken, Korean tacos, main dishes, salad, soup, sides, desserts, and more. This is the first Chi-Mac to open in the Twin Cities. The owner says he hopes to open additional locations in the future.
Commuters who use U.S. Highway 10 in Coon Rapids will see plenty of red during the rush hour for one more year.
The construction is planned to happen in the 2025 construction season.
Construction of a third lane in both directions on Highway 10 between Hanson Boulevard and Round Lake Boulevard will add capacity and improve safety.
The project team will continue to develop the final plans this summer.
The project recently entered the public comment period, where you can review the environmental assessment worksheet, which can be found on Anoka County's website.
The environmental assessment worksheet will address the steps the project is taking to protect the water resources, which include Coon Creek, as well as the floodplain impacts of the project itself and how those will be addressed.
City of Coon Rapids engineer Mark Hansen reviewed a brief of the environmental assessment, which will be presented at next Tuesday's City Council meeting.
The project team, consisting of Anoka County and MnDOT, will be there to present information about the environmental assessment worksheet, and then the City Council will hold a public hearing and offer the public an opportunity to comment or ask questions about the project.
If you would like to review the complete environmental assessment worksheet, go to Anoka County's website. The public comment period ends April 18th.
Despite our recent snow, spring is here, which means it's time to start thinking green. Just like in years past, the city is having a plant sale for Arbor Day. Residents can buy trees as well as shrubs online at wholesale prices. They will be delivered to your home the week of May 6th. Also, there are 4 native plant kits to choose from. Those also must be ordered online and can be picked up at the Public Works Open House on May 18th. For more information, including prices, go to coonrapidsmn.gov/tree sale. There's a limit of 4 plants per Coon Rapids household. The sale runs through April 30th or until the plants are sold out. It's the end of an era for a hometown grocery store. Jensens Foods has been a staple on Northdale Boulevard for more than half a century. But in just a few short weeks, the business will be closing up shop in Coon Rapids. CTN Steve Antis has more.
So that's 2 for $6. My father, George Jensen, originally opened up the store in 1959.
Jensens Foods in the Northdale Shopping Center has been the neighborhood grocery store for generations of families in Coon Rapids.
Hello.
Store owner Jennifer Washburn says the time has come to say goodbye.
It really has been a struggle here, being sandwiched between 2 Cub stores. So we've been struggling for a very long time here at this location. All right, do you want a bag?
Jennifer Washburn and her partner, co-owner Corbin, have operated the 10,000 square foot grocery store since 1991. Now they're getting ready to move into a brand new location in Champlin.
We all live in Champlin, so we decided this was the time to move and come up with a new concept. Our new store will be much smaller.
The new 2,000 square foot store will feature all of the convenience and specialty items which Jensens Foods has become famous for among its customers.
We have a wonderful deli and great meat. So our new store, the concept will be all fresh, bakery, deli, meat, fresh produce, and then we're also going to add coffee drinks.
Construction of the new store in Champlin is expected to be finished and open for business in June.
I feel good about it. I think it's a good opportunity to continue doing what we're doing.
Washburn's son Max represents the 4th generation of grocers who will eventually take over the day-to-day operations of the family business.
The name for the new store will be Jensens Market. So we'll keep that Jensen legacy alive that way.
For Community Update, I'm Steve Antis reporting.
There you go. Good luck. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Jensens has not yet announced their closing date, but it will be sometime in May. The move to Champlin is expected to happen in June. As for the future of the storefront in the Northdale Shopping Center, property owners have not said what's next for the Jensens site. Here's a quick recap of the Tuesday, March 19th City Council meeting. A popular barbecue restaurant is making the move to Coon Rapids. On Tuesday night, the City Council approved a liquor license and gambling premises permit for Jelly Bean and Julia's Barbecue. The restaurant closed its Anoka location last month and is relocating to the former Grumpy's Bar at Xavier Street and Coon Rapids Boulevard. Jelly Bean and Julia's Barbecue has not announced an official opening date. The menu will include burgers, ribs, and wings. Several members of the Coon Rapids Fire Department were front and center at Tuesday night's City Council meeting.
I, Chad Martin, do solemnly swear
that I will support the policies and procedures
that I will support the policies and procedures
of the Coon Rapids Fire Department.
Three members of the fire department were sworn in as career firefighters by Mayor Jerry Cook. They are Chad Martin, Matt Hool, and Ryan Specken. Family members pinned on their new badges to help celebrate the occasion. Congrats to all three men. But that wasn't all. Firefighter Andy Peisert was promoted to inspector. In addition to firefighting duties, he'll be part of the fire prevention team and perform inspections to identify fire hazards. Peisert joined the department as a paid on-call member in 2011 and became a career firefighter in 2015. And that's a quick recap of the Tuesday, March 19th City Council meeting. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN Coon Rapids YouTube channel.
Usually I would have just thrown that whole thing away, and which is a huge piece of, it's most of the broccoli.
Lots of food waste can be prevented, says Green Corps member Kate Anderson.
So about 25% of the food that you bring home ends up being wasted somewhere.
Now Anderson wants to challenge Coon Rapids residents to change that.
So it's a 6-week food waste challenge. If you sign up, we will be sending you information on how to do meal planning and how to shop from your pantry and your refrigerator first before you go to the grocery store, how to make sure you stick to your list when you're at the grocery store.
Once people found out about the food waste challenge, over 24 residents quickly signed up on the city's website. The 6-week challenge starts April 1st.
Throughout the 6-week process, we're going to have you track how much food waste you create. And then hopefully by the end of the 6 weeks, you will have created less food waste in the final 4 weeks than you did in the first 2 weeks.
To sign up for the Food Waste Reduction Challenge, scan the QR code on your screen or go to the city's website at coonrapidsmn.gov/foodwaste-signup. When you complete the challenge, you'll be entered into a raffle to win prizes.
City code prohibits outdoor storage of things like building materials, auto parts, household items, scrap metal, garbage, and more. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Deep downfield, Milwaukee behind the defense has the catch, and he is gone.
Great showing in the 100 butterfly. You can't quite catch the leader.
It's hard to throw you for a loop. No, not when it comes to swimming.